Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my little live stream, 500 feet above the streets of New York City on a rainy, miserable Friday here in New York. King of all diffs. What's up, man? You're first on the whole damn thing. We got Nick Umberchin. Cheers to Nick. How are you, brother? Got Tom Taylor. Got Brian Bernard. Morning Open Squad. Good morning. Also on the TikTok today. What's up, TikTok? How are you? It is early, man. Morning, GH and Squad. What's going on? Dirty Delish. What's going on? How are you, Dirty Delish? Good to see you. Got Gail. Got the Vincent Scaramuzo golf tournament rained out. It never ends. Yeah, we've. I think I saw the sun once in the last week here in New York City. It's been a little bit crazy. What's up, Danny boy? How are you? I see you on the TikTok. Who else we got? We got Ryan. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, brother. It is FU Friday. What just bothered you this week? Let me know, and I'll throw you on the big screen. We'll talk about it a little bit. All right, Joe Sue. It looks like Joe Sue. What's going on? What's up, BK? How are you? Just waking up. I see what's going on. I am just waking up. I got the first FU of the day. That would go to Chick-fil-A. Their chicken, spicy, Southwestern salad. Oh, good God, a spice bomb that, woke me up at 4 a.m. So cheers to that, being woken up at 4 a.m. because your old man body can't handle spice like it used to. Let's go, Brandon. Oh, God, shut up. Nothing says I don't think for myself than screaming out, "Let's go, Brandon." Oh, God. Good morning to you, Yvonne McMillan. How are you? Good to see you. FU to the rain. Yeah, man. I say FU to the rain as well. I want to be outside. I don't like hanging out in the damn apartment day after day. Hell no. National Coffee. Oh, National Coffee Day. Oh, my. National Coffee Day. Yes. Cheers to everybody that's a coffee addict like myself. New York. Yes, this is New York. Switched to view a little bit today because we're not going to get the sunrise. So I just moved to the other window. So you should get a nice look down the Hudson River in, I don't know, another 10 or 15 minutes when this sun decides to come up through the clouds. You know, when it's very rainy and cloudy out, just remember, the sun is always shining bright. Jesus. All right, I'll remember that. Vincent Scaramuzo with just the poo emojis. Yeah, I get it. It's Friday, but we got the weekend upon us. You're in New York. Didn't I just say yes? I'm in New York. 500 feet above the streets of New York City. Yes. I guess I'm still relatively new to the TikTok when I live stream because it's questions we answered probably 5 years ago at this point. Hey, Ope, was re-listening to the Black Phillip show. Thanks for giving Patrice a chance. Oh my God, cheers. All right, yes, I'm in New York City. All right, now it's become a bit. Are you in New York City? What's up, Vic Dumb? How are you? Morning, dude guy. How are you? Did you shadow ban me? I don't shadow ban people. I barely block people. You just got to be obsessive with the hate over and over again, spam me, and then I have to block you just because I don't want you to completely disrupt what I'm trying to do. All right. What's good, brother? Just starting my Friday. Looking out the window going, really rain again. I want to be on my bike doing loops in Central Park, but maybe I'll just put on some rain gear and do it anyway. Keelan, Opes 11 watching you hit the big time. I don't know what that means. Thank you. What's up, Chris? Working outside is great. Working outside in the rain isn't great, but working outside when it's below 30 degrees absolutely blows. Not looking forward to winter. I hear you. Maybe we'll have another mild winter. We haven't had snow in these parts. We haven't had snow in these parts in, I think, 2 winters. My in-laws love them. They're in Philly. They bought the kids sleds a couple Christmases ago. I think we used them once. Literally, it doesn't snow around here anymore. So maybe you'll get an easy winter. Cliff, what's going on, brother? one of my huge supporters. Hope you have a good weekend, Cliff. And thank you for the stars. Oh, yeah, it is Super Chat Friday. Do what you can to help the cause, to help me live stream it on a regular basis. I'd greatly appreciate that. Or just hit the like. That helps too, okay? All right. We don't need jerks clogging up the chat. Of course, Dirty Delish. Of course. What's good? Not much, man. Looking forward to the Bills playing the Dolphins. That's going to be a tough game, but the Dolphins have to go to Buffalo, so I'm looking forward to watching that game. And then Zach Wilson is basically telling the whole New York area to keep believing. What was the headline today in the New York paper? I think it says Zach Wilson, don't stop believing. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see how that works out for you this weekend as you play the Kansas City Chiefs. You got the Kansas City Chiefs. You got Taylor Swift in some luxury box this weekend. Yeah, good luck to you, Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. Don't stop believing. Okay, I'm with you. Oh, the poor Jets. What a oh my God. Just a horrible scenario for the Jets and their fans. Oh my goodness. Tube feed Nana. I don't know what that means. Kyle. What's up, Don? How are you? We don't Opie around here no more. We don't Opie around here no more. What does that mean? The Jets are jokes. Wilson deserves better than that. Wilson deserves better than that team? Wow, Flamingo Plants. You think Zach Wilson deserves better than the New York Jets? Zach Wilson has proven to be a bust, man. He's 3 years in, and he stinks. He absolutely stinks. He might work hard and has basic skills, but he stinks. You think he deserves better than the New York Jets? Oh my God. Good luck with that, man. And then, the Jets, what are they going to do? They're going to wait around to see how Aaron Rodgers does with that injury, an injury that pretty much is ending his career, but they can't really commit to anybody else until they know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers sits somewhere waiting to start rehab, and the Jets have to go with Zach Wilson. They have no other choice because they have to wait it out with Aaron Rodgers to see if this guy actually is going to come back next year. Zach Wilson will be a Pro Bowler. What does that mean, Steve? Is he a bowler on the side? I don't even know what that is based on. Oh God, Jets offensive line is so bad. Yeah, but their defense is all right. It doesn't matter. The Jets have no chance. The Jets literally have no chance. You have kids. Yes, I got kids. And then this guy goes, I mean, actual bowling. You think he's going to be a Pro Bowler? Do you? I have no coffee this morning. Forgot to get filters. Dude, use paper towels, Mike. Come on now. And in a pinch, I'll go napkins. You either go napkins or paper towels. You could get this done, Mike. You could get this done. You got to MacGyver that crap when you run out of filters. Come on, let's do this. But anyway, Morning Open Squad, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Jamie Lynn. He has a better chance of beating Pete Weber than being successful in the NFL. Zach Wilson is not going to be successful in the NFL. Jets fans, you'd be lucky to win. Well, they're 1-2. They shouldn't even won that first game, but I think it was the adrenaline of losing, Aaron Rodgers that the whole team kind of rallied. But I think at best the Jets will win 5 games this year. At best, this season is a wash for the Jets. Good God. Make a paper towel. Well, yeah, of course. Use the paper towel for the coffee filter, of course. Why does he look like he's starting directly into the sun? Why does he look like he's starting directly into the sun? Okay, thank you for that comment there, sir. You need to tell some old porn. Wow, I need to tell some old porn star. Why do I need to do that, Lenny? I'll get kicked off the socials. most of the whatever. It got old after a while. Let's just put it that way. It got old, especially when some of these stars of that genre would come in and then they didn't want to do anything anymore and they just wanted to talk about world politics or something. It's just like, what? Why do you think you're here? Let's be honest with each other. Waterfall update. We're still waiting to get the ceiling in my living room fixed. The guy whose apartment is 3 above me, his ice maker broke during the summer. Water was pouring out while I was at the beach all summer, and I had a literal active waterfall in my living room. The whole ceiling is ripped open. It ruined pretty much my whole living room. And the guy's been very, very cool. And he basically said, look, I don't want to go through my homeowner's insurance. So he's got a guy. The guy came through, and now they're just trying to fit me in to fix the whole thing. So I still have a giant hole in my living room. Maybe I'll tweet that later on. But thank you. Thanks for asking about the waterfall update. Can you imagine? I'm just at the beach, at the ocean, enjoying my summer with family and friends and going, hey, how do you like your hot dog? Do you want cheese on your hamburger? And the whole time while I'm doing all that, there's just water just pouring into my living room. And the building never noticed. How do you not notice? And then of course, I go to the building and they're like, it's not our responsibility because it happened in your apartment. I'm like, it happened in my apartment. Well, where else would it happen? It's gonna happen in somebody's apartment. That's the whole deal with living in these buildings in New York. You pay insane maintenance charges. And when anything goes wrong, it's not their responsibility because it happened in your apartment. Oh, my God. But just water just pouring out of the ceiling while I'm enjoying my summer at the ocean, having no clue. That's why I came in once a month over the summer just to check on things. Oh, have you seen a dip in Super Chats? We are struggling for work right now. Boss says recession time is upon us. Talk to others in the industry who have said 2023 has been a bad year. Oh yeah, I haven't made much in Super Chats in a while. But everyone is just everyone's trying to just eke out a living at this point. Life is hard. I don't know why. Like, it's so stupid because we're responsible for this. Humans. We're on Earth right now. We can make life better for everybody else. But instead, we've decided to just make life as hard as humanly possible. It's just completely insane that we can't figure this crap out. And what the government's going to shut down? That's good. That's good. As they play their dumb politics down there in Washington, hardworking people are going to be furloughed, and they're not going to get a paycheck until these idiots down there in Washington, deal with their egos and their narcissism. I don't see where we don't avoid another government shutdown. I think tomorrow. I think it starts tomorrow or the next day. That's good. That's good. I mean, the one thing I would say about our stupid government is, can you at least just keep the thing open? Why does it always have to be a negotiating point every couple of years? And then they make out a deal. And then the first thing you hear is like, well, but this is only a temporary solution. And we're going to go through this whole thing in another year to 18 months. They all stink. Our lives are all very, very hard. Most of us live from paycheck to paycheck at this point. It's ridiculous. Close the border. Of course, close the border, Michael. Of course. At this point, you got to close the border entirely until you can figure it out. The solutions are so logical, but for whatever reason, we literally can't do anything in this country. Politically speaking, we can't do anything in this country. Like, whether you're for the border, against the border, whether you're for immigration, against immigration, the fact is it's completely out of control. So until we can figure it out, you completely shut the border. And the word gets out. Put a giant banner up and basically say, we're closed for business until we can figure out our crap here in America. Of course, close the border at this point. Of course. We got 10,000 immigrants being bussed into New York City every month. And so what, October 1st, right around the corner, that means another 10,000. Boom, another 10,000 will be in New York City. New York City alone, that's just us. How many people are coming across the border? If New York City is just one city and we're getting 10,000 a month. So that, I went to an Eric Adams, he's the mayor of New York City, press conference because it was in my neighborhood. And he said they need to find housing for 160,000 people and 10,000 are coming in a month. So now I think the 160 has to be 170,000 people they got to find homes for in New York City. So of course, close the border until we can figure it out. Of course. Dirty Delish, Opie in the morning has refreshed, me more than caffeine ever could. Right on. So how many people are going to watch the Jets game because of Taylor Swift? Oh, my God. Enough of this Taylor Swift. She's going to be jumping up and down at a luxury booth, and they're going to show her more than the actual game. Oh, my God. Let's talk about how out of control our president is with this immigration, destroying our town and cities. The next president is going to have the same effing problem, brother. This immigration thing goes way back. But yeah, right now it's more out of control than I can remember it. So sure, put all the blame on the Biden. Why not? But don't think for a second that the next president's going to figure it out. I don't want to go through my insurance. No insurance. That's right. I like that the guy said no insurance. We're not going through insurance. So we'll see. We'll see if they fix the waterfall in my living room. Let's see what else is going on. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Government shutdown's a biggie. The border situation is a biggie. 10,000 people being busted to New York City alone. That's a biggie. We got the Jets and the Zach Wilson saying don't stop believing. That's stupid. The Bills are playing Miami, and Miami's a powerhouse this season. So being a Bills fan, that's gonna be a tough game up there in Buffalo. Wait until your floor rots in 5 years. Who are you gonna call? Yeah, I know. The only saving grace was that the waterfall hit a coffee table. That's ruined too. He's gonna pay for that. And then it went on to a giant rug that's really, really thick. So the rug really sopped up all the water because the guy below me never complained about a leak in his apartment. So I think it was contained, and I think the rug, which was just completely saturated when I finally came back to New York and checked on it, I think that saved us from the leak going to the guy below me. And then what happens? Is that now my responsibility? I don't know. Oh, you're the Biden of talk radio. I'll thank you, I Am Fried Chicken. Let me block you. Let's block I Am Fried Chicken. Goodbye. All right, it is Super Chat Friday. So if you got a Super Chat, you go to the front of the line, okay? All right, let's go to Mike O'Donnell. Here's a Super Chat. I am pro vajazzle, as many people know. What's a vajazzle, Mike O'Donnell? I don't know what that means. And then, Mary Beth, thank you very much. She just joined my YouTube channel. I offer memberships. My YouTube channel's Opie Radio. All right. When people look away from you and constantly use their hands, they're exaggerating or lying. When people look away from you and constantly use their hands, they're exaggerating or lying. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Freud. Welcome to my my live stream. Freud, where are you? I'm in my spare room live streaming for you people. Immigration's gone mad worldwide. Oh, people are about to burn down the hotels here in Ireland over it. It's just crazy. What is that about? Why are they allowing that? Why are they allowing that? The people that are really in charge of the world, why are they allowing that? That's what I want to know. And don't say Biden's in charge of America. Don't say Trump was in charge of America when he was the main dude. Why is this immigration thing completely out of control? Why is it that the people that really are running things are allowing this to happen? That's what you got to ask yourself. A shuffling, stammering Biden is not running crap. Stop it. Knock it off. Of course not. But it's very, very weird that all of a sudden it's out of control around the world. Oh, what do you think about the beef with Howard? The beef with Howard and who? And the Trump? Two egomaniacs going at it? Two narcissists going at it? That's that makes for fun for everybody. I don't have a horse in that race. I don't give a crap who wins the Trump versus Stern thing, if you want to know the truth. But it's definitely interesting. That's definitely two heavyweights going at it. That's for sure. Do you think Taylor was in the box when she was leaving? Oh yeah, absolutely. Taylor Swift's so famous. They move her around in like equipment boxes or whatever the hell they would be called. Those giant boxes that are used for concerts, for speakers and equipment and whatnot. They put her in there because her shows, she plays arenas where she somehow has to get to the stage because there's no real backstage. So all of a sudden they will roll one of these black boxes up like it's one last piece of equipment, and it's actually Taylor Swift in this thing. So at the game last Sunday, they were all waiting for her to leave the luxury box, and she never came out. And then some fans, eagle-eyed fans, are like, wait, she's got to be in this popcorn machine. And they rolled this weird popcorn thing past everybody. And I have no doubt she was in that as well. Yes. You realize half of us are here to watch you spiral. Well, have fun, Feely uncle. Have fun, man. Have fun watching me spiral. I don't know what to tell you. That's like beyond twisted that's why you watch, but whatever floats your boat there, Feely. But don't speak for everyone. It's a very, very small number of people that are just obsessively hating on me. It's an extremely low number. We all know that on my side of things, okay? But you make it seem like it's over half, okay? It isn't even immigration. It's refugees. It's refugees. Yeah, cue up the Tom Petty. Got Tom Petty on your home of rock and roll. Here's refugee. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I don't like it. I never liked it. But it's simple. Like I get that America was founded on people coming here and having a better life. I understand the basics of American and how it was set up. But when you got something that is so completely out of control, you do everything in your power as a country to completely shut down the border until you can figure it out. That's the part I don't understand. There's tons of military people, men and women in this country waiting for something to do. So you send all those people down there because it's a crisis, and you shut everything completely down. And it's not your problem. At that point, it's not your problem that people came all the way to the border. It's simply not your problem. And you shut it all down, until you could figure out a smart solution, a solution that makes sense for everybody. But we're incapable in America of doing pretty much anything. Pretty much anything. There's only one Taylor in music, Mick Taylor. All right, we got a few Taylors in the music business. Let's not forget Andy Taylor, I think, right? Closing the border is like the most right-wing position you could take, Mister. Mister hates both sides. Brent, yeah, that's a radical right-wing point, but I agree with it because if something is completely out of control, you got to start by shutting everything down, and so you can breathe and go, okay, now what can we do? Yeah, I completely agree. That's a temporary solution. Shut down the border completely until we can figure out exactly what's going on. because we got 10,000 people coming to New York City every month alone. It's out of control. So yeah, you have to. And then, but I don't agree. You shut it down forever. Of course not. But the logical thing says to shut it down for now. To absolutely shut it down for now. It's not allowed. It's done on purpose. Okay. All right. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a guy 500 feet above the streets of New York City doing a little live streaming before I start my day. That's all. Who's going to take one for the team and tell Ope what vajazzle is? Could someone? I honestly don't know what a vajazzle is. I literally don't know what a vajazzle is. Wait a minute. Dirty Delish, I'll find out for myself. Give me a sec. I got to go to another screen. I won't be able to see anybody, which is good. All right. Google. Can I Google this, or is it going to shut down my computer? Okay. All right. All right. Okay, here it comes. All right. Jesus. All right. Vajazzle. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Jesus. Oh, wow. All right. Cheers. Cheers to the vajazzlers out there. Wow. Okay. That's just weird though, right? It's got to get itchy, no? Very, very good. Vincent Scaramuzzo. We will hide Opie in the pinball machine at Get Parts. Yeah. So that's the big story. The government shutdown, the immigration / refugee issue, the Jets and Zach Wilson basically saying don't stop believing. It's just nonsense, absolutely nonsense. And then, of course, Chris Christie just being dumb with the fact that he called Donald Trump Donald Duck, because then everyone turned around and called him, the other character that will get you kicked off this stuff for whatever reason. The face Bill Burr has done nothing but the fact Bill Burr has done nothing but S on those that promoted him when he was nothing. That's not true. He's never, oh God. Where's this coming from, Bradley? Because it's not true. Bill Burr has never said no to me. I still am in contact with Bill Burr. He has had nothing but nice things to say about me and what the old Opie and Anthony show did for him. This is not true. Bill Burr has been a stand-up guy ever since he pretty much left the Opie and Anthony show to become a huge star, a massive star, one of the biggest comedians in the entire world. This is not true, Bradley. Every year he invites me to the Patrice O'Neill benefit. I just chose for a whole bunch of years now not to go, but this is not true. Bill's been a good, decent guy ever since I met him. I know he had issues with Anthony, but it seems like those issues with Anthony were justified, but it's not true. Bill's helped so many people out there, so many people. That's not true. I know it's not true. It's so stupid. It's not. Literally, when it comes to comedians, Bill is one of those guys that has been very, very loyal to so many people and knew where he came from. And was always supportive. Like when I first started the Opie Radio podcast, I had no business at that point, literally no business calling up Bill Burr and saying, can you do my podcast? I was starting from nothing, literally nothing. And I wrote Bill. I'm like, hey, man, I see you're going to be in New York City. He was playing Madison Square Garden. And I go, do you have time to do my podcast? He goes, when? He didn't say, I don't know. Let me look at my schedule. Let me talk to my people. Or like a lot of people did to me and literally make believe I never even reached out to him. He got back to me immediately. When? I go, I don't know. I'm thinking whatever. Tuesday, 3:00. Is that cool? I'll be there. And that was it. And then he gave me a great hour. And then that night, I believe he played in front of a sold out crowd at Madison Square Garden. So you know what? I'm going to stick up for Bill Burr, Bradley. It's not true. You know, when you become Bill Burr is way bigger than the Opie and Anthony show ever was. Way bigger. And you know, he comes to New York to do a sold out show at Madison Square Garden. You don't think that he had a lot of things he could have been doing with his time? He had to decide which things to do and which things not to do. And when I said, "Hey, can you do my podcast?" He didn't even flinch. He said, "When?" I just, you know what? The older I get, I literally hate the dishonesty. Like the one guy saying half of us are here just to watch us spiral. That's not true either. It's a small percentage of very, very obsessed people. Jennifer Love Hewitt is the Vajazzle Queen. God, I love her. Wow, remember Jennifer Love Hewitt? She walked through Sirius XM once, and wow, 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 wow. She was smoking hot. I mean, smoking hot. Why don't you go to the benefit? I don't know. I don't know. I pretty much haven't gone to anything in years. I pretty much, honestly, I've pretty much retired unofficially, I think, but retired from like public life. I haven't been to anything in, man, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you the last time I was at anything. I've said no to all of it. And it just works for me for now. So I don't have an answer for you. It would have been nice. You know, there were a few years there were absolutely people there that I absolutely didn't want to run into, so maybe that had something to do with it as well. So there you go. Hey, oh, not that you could do it these days, but you think guess what's in your pants would have an entirely different meaning and result these days? In what way? We could still do that bit, not on YouTube and Facebook, but if I was still are you married still? Why wouldn't I be married? I've been married 15 years. Burr's great, and I was at his Red Rock special. Love the Bill Burr. Yeah, right on, man. Look, you know, the dishonesty is ridiculous because, like, I know that Bill Burr and Anthony, you know, Anthony has taken some pretty significant shots at Bill Burr. And then Bill Burr reacts, and then next thing you know, Bill Burr is a bad guy. That's just ridiculous. You know, at times I really believe that Anthony probably should take some responsibility for some of the things that has happened to him. I had to look in the damn mirror and take some responsibility for some things. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Good morning, all. Hope everyone has a great, safe day. Right on, Bob Lord. Right the F on. Good morning, Opie. Start early today. Yeah, I did, Henry Wheeler. Speaking of which, let me get a cup of coffee. Let me see if the kids are up. I could probably do another 10 or 15 minutes on this Super Chat Friday. Hit the like. The likes really, really help. All right. I'll be right back. I am slow today. Man, this rain, God, I just looked out the window. It is absolutely terrible out there. All right, where were we? Let me get back to the comments. I've been married 27 years. Right on. As long as it works for you. I like it. 15 years later, I still like it a lot. Do you miss Rodney Dangerfield? Oh my God, he was a special person. Of course I do. Oh my God, of course I do. Fivers and likes, boys. Fivers and likes. Yeah, you either give me a fiver or you give me a like if you want the live streams to continue, okay? The like doesn't cost you nothing. You got that? All right. The other thing, a lot of people are asking me, so I just will say this. I have no idea what's going on with Anthony, okay? People are telling me he's in the hospital. I don't know for what. I don't know for why. And everybody wants me to comment on it. Look, you know, I don't like the guy, but I truly wish whatever's going on with him, you know, I truly wish for him to have a speedy recovery. That, you know, that's the best I could tell you on that whole thing. But I literally don't know what's going on. I've been out of that world for a very, very long time. A very long time. Haven't seen the guy in almost 10 years. Haven't talked to him in he started doing my new radio show. So even that at this point is like, I don't know, 6-7 years. So that's all I got on that, because people, like, my phone was blown up this morning. I don't have a connection to the guy, but I certainly wish whatever's going on with the guy that you know, he has a speedy recovery. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say on that. There you go. Bro, he made you millions. Who made me millions, you weirdo? I was the guy that created the whole Opie and Anthony show. So shut your mouth, bro. He made you millions. Shut it. I'm done with all that garbage. I plucked a guy from a dead-end job that didn't have a car, that had to use the company van to get around. You shut your mouth. I'm done with that crap. Absolutely done. Did we have good chemistry and did we work well together? 100. But stop spinning it. I actually had a career. The guy had a car on blocks when I met him. Dead-end job. A wife he hated. Didn't own anything. So stop spinning that garbage. All right, let me get rid of it. Dude, I told you to stop and you didn't stop. So guess what? Now you got to find another account. Goodbye. I ain't playing that garbage anymore. I ain't playing with any of that garbage anymore. Bob Lord, I think one of the greatest things you can do as an adult is to show responsibility and own up to your act. This is something in all my years of listening to O&A, Ant never did. But that's 100. He takes no responsibility for so much of the stuff that has happened to him and is in his life. It's not easy. I still have a hard time with it, but I had to like take responsibility for a whole bunch of stuff. Bob, I like that comment. Cheers to you. Cheers. None of us are perfect. None of us. Why not with the fiver? Number one, Patrice was right about 9-11 years ago. Inside job. Okay. It wasn't. All right. Whatever. Thanks for the $5, but I don't think 9/11 was an inside job. 2, what's funnier, Patrice and Pat Cooper or Gallagher? Number 3, listen to Patrice, Sanford and Son. All right, thanks. Why not? Big Patrice O'Neal fan. The Patrice and Pat Cooper was amazing, but the Patrice and Gallagher thing was absolutely amazing. I don't think you could pick one out of those two at all. But thanks for your $5. You got to walk the dog in the rain? Yeah, I got to walk the dog in the rain. Heart blockage, Cliff says. I honestly don't know. I literally don't know. All I know is that people are saying that Anthony's in the hospital. What's your thoughts? What do you have to say about it? And like I said, like I always say, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's why I picked that song all those years ago. And yes, I got it from Metallica. I went to a Metallica show and I saw them open up with the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm like, oh my God. At the time, I honestly thought that it was kind of a one and done for that tour with Metallica. I had no idea that they were using that for every tour. But I thought to myself, oh my God, the type of radio show we do, the good, the bad, and the ugly will be perfect. So with that said, I don't like Anthony at all. But I don't wish anything bad to happen to the guy, and I hope he has a speedy recovery. And that's all. But I don't know if it's blocked. I have no idea why he's in the hospital. Literally none. Has he said anything? Because if he did, I did not. I have him blocked on everything. Like I have no connection to the guy. So I literally, all I know is everybody was hammering me with, Anthony's in the hospital. So. Ian Halpert is doing a comprehensive documentary breakdown of Opie's spiral into the world of Bill. Okay. All right. Fried chicken. What are you doing? One more fried chicken. I got to block you. I don't know what you're doing today. Cardiac, what? Cardiac blockage is what I read about with that. Damn. All right. That's all I have to say about that for real. You check out the new Stones tune with Lady Gaga and Stevie Wonder. It's effing killer. For whatever reason, I haven't checked out the new Stones because I am not a huge fan of Mick Jagger's voice after the Tattoo You album. I thought his voice, changed dramatically to a point that I'm not into it. But I'll check it out. But Mick Jagger's voice in the 70s with the Rolling Stones, I don't think much could beat that. But him and his, how he changed how he sings the songs, I was never a fan. So I kind of tapped out of the Stones after Tattoo You. Why so much hatred? Hatred for who? The Bernie and Kelsey show. What's the Bernie and Kelsey show? And what are you talking about? Why so much hatred? Explain yourself. Opie. Okay. Fried chicken. Goodbye. Goodbye to the fried chicken. I thought he was kind of one of our guys, though. What the hell happened with him? He was spamming like crazy, so he had to go. All right. This is a beautiful day for some gifted memberships. How about if somebody out there, please, Ernest? All right. Yeah, there's people that will give some memberships for my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we're going to start wrapping up. I got to get the kids to school on this horrible rainy day. Wow, it is just pouring again. What storm is this? Just a regular storm? Is it going to be nice this weekend? Does anybody know? Some names need to turn green. It will really help some of us and would really help get Opie's numbers up. Yeah, I don't mind when, memberships are gifted. Absolutely. For my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. I like that. All right, TikTok, I got to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good weekend. We'll talk soon. All right. There you go. Oh, my nails. Oh, God. All right. TikTok's done. Let me see what they did. Damn, man, 30 new followers. Let's see. And I made a lot of money today. 0.00. Oh my God. Not for nothing, but I really hope Anthony is in the hospital with nothing but black nurses and black doctors. It's all about car. Oh my God, Bob Lord. Oh, geez. Look, man, I'm not one of those people. I wish him the best. I know that's confusing to some people, but I wish him the best. I hope he makes a full recovery. What am I going to do? In the end, it was just a stupid ass radio show. Just a stupid ass radio show. I wish he would have left me alone all those years after it all ended. And I wish he would have left me alone while we were actually doing the show. That would have been nice. But even with all that said, I wish him nothing but the best and a full recovery. Okay. Greg sits down 500 feet above New York. All right, then. Thank you. Exile on Main Street is my favorite Stones album. By Phil, we got a match. We got a match. I guess I got to check out that new Stones song. I haven't been impressed with the Stones since I'm not no joke. Tattoo You, and then it turns out Tattoo You was a whole bunch of songs they had in their archives that they put on that album, and then maybe a Harlem Shuffle as a goof. But I don't think. Here's the question today. But I do have to go. I do have to go. What is the best song by the Rolling Stones after Tattoo You besides Harlem Shuffle? I couldn't name one. I couldn't name it. Why the hatred towards Ant? I'm sure there's a lot we do not know. Now most people know at this point. Bernie and Kelsey show. You do a show and you don't even know basic crap about things going on around you. I would say at this point most people know Bernie and Kelsey. Good luck to you. Wait, this is Ophelia rolling back around? Holy crap, enough with this Ophelia. I got some fishing to do at the ocean. Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main Street is such an amazing album run. Oh my God, the Stones were unstoppable. I was always Stones over the Beatles. Always. But the Beatles have a much better complete catalog than the Rolling Stones, because the Rolling Stones have a lot of stuff. And I think because of their longevity, it hurts their overall catalog because there's a lot of junk in there now. Beatles, what? 6 quick years, boom. So you got, Under Cover of the Night. I love Under Cover of the Night. Cheers, Mike O'Donnell. You came up with it. Under Cover of the Night. I love that, the bounce of that song. Oh, my God. All right, cheers. Actually, I'm going to listen to Under Cover of the Night after I turn this off. All right, a little slow today, guys. I know, but it was good to turn this on and talk to everybody. Hit the like on the way out. I gotta get the kids, to school. Go Bills. Good luck to the Jets. The Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing is a work. What else? Government, don't shut down the government. There's hardworking people that need their paychecks. So put your dumb egos aside and put a Band-Aid on whatever the hell's going on down there in Washington, and keep things open for the fine people out there that they need their paycheck. Oh my God. And shut down the border for now until we can figure crap out. I know oh my God, that's radical. Yeah, it is radical because things are out of control. So let's shut everything down, take a breath, get some smart people to try to figure this crap out. That's what I say. All right, guys, I got to go. Have a lovely weekend, and we certainly will talk